Hi, so in this lecture you will see how for loop works in Python and how while loop works in Python. So what exactly is a loop? Loop is something or loop is in simple words you can say loop is anything that iterates over and over again. Okay, loop just simply allows you to like repeat a block of code like multiple times. Okay, and they're also used to iterate over some sequences like list, strings, etc. Okay, we'll discuss what are list, etc. List, tuples, and dictionaries we will discuss in the upcoming lectures. Loops are used to iterate over them or to print the values of the different sequences used in Python. So let's just see what is a for loop. Or let me just give you an example. If I have to print hello three times, what I have to do is print hello and then print another hello. Okay. Let's just say if I have to do this 10 times, if I have to print hello 10 times, I have to print hello 10 times. Now this is not a good practice. We have to use a for loop for this. Okay. So how does for loop work? For loop works in for and then we write some variable, any variable name. Okay, you can use any name here, any variable name here, and just write for I in, and then we just say range, and then we write a range. Let's just say the range is starting from 1 and is ending at 10. If I want to end the range at 10, then I have to write 11. So basically here the loop will run as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then it will just stop at 10. Okay, the 11 means it will stop at 10. Now what will happen is this variable I will first get the value 1. The code block below will get executed. Okay, the code block here will get executed no matter how many lines are here, they will get executed. Okay, and the I will have the variable I will have the value of 1, and when all the lines will get executed, the loop will run again, and then I will have the value 2. Let me just show it to you. If I write print I, and if I just run it, I will get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 and 10. Okay, I got an answer till 10. It iterated 10 times, or it looped over 10 times. Okay. So if I just print hello here, and I print I as well here, so it will just say hello world 1, hello world 2, hello world 3. Okay, this I will, as I told you, and when the loop will run for the first time, this I will have the value 1, and all the lines below will get executed, and then the loop will run again, and then this I will get incremented by 1, then this I will get a value 2, then this I will get value 3, then this I will get value 4, and why is this I getting incremented by a value 1, 1? Okay, why isn't this I getting incremented by 1 and then 3 and then 5 and then 7? Okay, why is this I only getting incremented by I plus 1, which is I is equal to I plus 1? Why not I is equal to I plus 3? So we can do it by ourselves. We can do it by so if I write 1 here, that means if I write 1 here, that means I is equal to I plus 1. So 1 is always written by default here, even if we write or even if we don't write here. So 1 means it will get incremented by 1. So if I write, let's just say 2 here, that means it will get incremented by 2. I is equal to I plus 2. If the first value of I is 1, if the first value of I is 1, then if the first value is 1, then the second value of I will be 1 plus 2, that will be 3. And the third value is I is equal to I plus 1, I plus 2. So now this I has 3 and it will be 5. So I is equal to I plus 2. So now this 5 will replace the I here and the new value of I will be 7. So it will keep on incrementing by 2. 1, 3, 5, 7. 2 is kept on adding here. Okay. So let me just run it and the two increment. So 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9. And it will stop at 9 because the last value is 10 and it means I is less than 11, so it will only run till 10, and now 10 can't be written here because it is kept on incrementing by 2, so it will just stop at 9. Okay, so if I just do hello world now, it will only like printed 5 times. So if you don't write it, if you don't implement anything here, that means there is a by default one value here. So this is how loops work in Python, and loops are also used to iterate over sequences, and we will discuss how loops can iterate over sequences later in later lectures. Let me just comment out. And let's just discuss what is a while loop in Python. So for a while loop, we need three things. That is initiator variable. The second thing is a condition, and the third thing is a increment. Okay, uh, the third thing is a increment. So what is an initiator, what is a condition, and what is an increment. So basically initiator is this one, that means there is a variable, that means let's just make a variable initiator, or we can name it anything like a. Now a is 1. Okay, a is starting from 1, and then we have to write a condition, this one. This 11 means this I, or let me just use I, which we previously used in for loop. So this 11 means here I is less than 11. Okay, this 11 means this thing, so that is why it was stopping at 10. Okay, so the condition is written in the while loop, so it will be like while I is less than 10, and then we can write a colon. So and then I can just print hello world, and in the next line I can just print the value of I, and then we have to increment it, this increment. Okay, here we were just writing 1 2 3 here, but here we have to increment like a proper way. I is equal to I plus 1. Okay, I is equal to I plus 1. So instead of writing this line, we can write it another way as well, which is I plus equal to 1. Okay, so you can write it both ways. You can write it either like this, or you can write it like this. Both of these things have a same meaning, that I is getting incremented by 1. Okay, so I prefer this one. So if I run this out, I will get hello world 1, hello world 2, hello world 3. or let me just only print out hello world. I get hello world printed 10 times, sorry 9 times because I wrote 10 here. I should write 11 because previously there was 11. So if there is I is less than 11, and then I will keep on incrementing. So I will just tell you the working of this code, which is I was 1 at the beginning, so there was 1 here. Okay, is 1 less than 11? Yes, 1 is less than 11. 1 11 से less है, so इसका मतलब ये ट्रू है, एंड जब तक ये ट्रू होगी तब तक ये चलता रहेगा लूप हमारा. सो ये ट्रू है तो इसका मतलब कि नीचे वाली लाइंस प्रिंट हो जाएंगी विच आर प्रिंट हेलो वर्ल्ड, एंड इसके साथ वी कैन जस्ट print I, the value of I as well. So let me just write it again. I is less than 11. We just run it again. So hello world 1 2 3 4 5 7 8 9 10. Okay. So um, when I is 1, it said 1 is less than 11 and it is true. Okay, it is when it is true, it will print or it will execute the lines in the while loop only when it is true. So it executed hello world and I, and then it executed this line as well, which just I is equal to I plus 1. The value of I was 1. So the new value of I is now 2. Okay, so it is replaced by 2. Um, okay, now the new value of I is 2, and it will see is 2 less than 11. Yes, 2 is less than 11, so it is true. Okay, so it printed again hello world 2. The new value of I is 2, so it will print hello world and then new value of I, which is 2, and then it will increment again 2 2 plus sorry 2 plus 1. So it incremented again. Now the new value of I is 3. So new value of I is 3. So it checked again, is 3 less than 11. So it kept on checking till like 10. Is 10 less than 11? Yes, 10 is less than 11. So it is true. And then when it reached 11, so at 10 it made the I as 11. 10 plus 1, and the new value of I is now 11. Okay, so it checked again, is 11 less than 11? No, 11 is not less than 11. 11 is equal to 11. So this condition is now false. So when this is false, it will not execute the code, and it will escape the loop. Okay, the loop gets escaped only when the condition gets false. Okay, so it will break the loop at hello world 10. Okay. So in the next lecture, we will discuss the functions, list, and tuples and dictionaries.